Hi, welcome to Mina's bookshelf. Today I have a new deck that I would like to show you. It's an oracle deck called Soul Helper Oracle. It's a relatively new release. I think it's been released no more than a couple of months ago, and its name is Soul Helper Oracle: Messages from Your Higher Self by Christine Arana Fader, illustrated by Elena Dudina. The publisher kindly sent me a review copy, and these are my unbiased and honest opinions about the deck. So I've been using it for a few days, so I'm able to tell you how it worked for me. The publisher is Earth Dancer and Inner Traditions Imprint, which I think is part of the Simon and Schuster's group. So let's read from the back of the box. The wonderful illustrations and profound messages of these 43 magnificent cards will enable you to listen to and understand the gentle words of your soul. 4 different helpers will support you on your soul path: a power animal, a healing crystal, an essential oil, and a number. They will be at your side for 21 days to help you to fully grasp your true feelings, find the power to accept things as they are, return to your soul path, and experience wisdom, truth, peace, and happiness. As you can gather from the description of this oracle deck from the back of the box, this is a deck that works really well for meditation, for spiritual growth, for spiritual self-discovery. There are ways, of course, to be able to use these decks in combinations, for example, with a tarot spread as clarifier and help in its with its divinatory messages. And let's take a look at the details of this deck. First of all, it comes in a two-part box. And the reason why I'm showing it this way is because the box lacks the two thumbs cutouts. So it's quite difficult to open it, and I don't want to close it without the deck inside. Otherwise, it's going to be absolutely difficult to open it again. Let's take a look at the guidebook the oracle deck comes with. Is a about 120 some pages, and there is an introduction, actually table of contents for the 43 cards. There's a beautiful dedication here in the beginning. It's a poem. Soul so beautiful, soul so pure, will you light my path secure? Absolutely lovely. The introduction explains how to use the deck and what the importance and the function of these 4 souls helper is. Your soul is speaking to you, calling out to you, keen to guide you on light-filled paths, but your lower self strays repeatedly from those paths, ignoring the call of the soul. All too often we focus on the storms of life, either giving in to them or fighting against them. At such times, it would be much smarter to listen to your soul and heed its advice to go deeper into the storm and find the calm within, the place of peace. And this is what this deck will help you do. Um, so there is a section here that explains how to use the 4 soul helpers, which is an animal totem, a healing crystal, an herbal essential oil, and also a number for a cycle of 21 days. 4 soul helpers are associated with each card. These are the vibrations that can support you along your soul path. If you have drawn a card and wish to work on the associated theme, you can work with these helpers. The book also gives some further details about the numeric association. number 1, 2, 3, up to 9, I think. And there's also an association with the runes for each of these numbers. Suggestions for spreads. Also, the 3-card spread, the cross of insight. It's a 5-card spread. And then into the meaning of each of the cards. And we'll take a look at these after we flip through the cards themselves. The deck is beautiful. Digital manipulated picture, digital art. It's one of my favorite. I do love this kind of artwork. It's very colorful, very beautiful, magical. It will transport you into a world of fantasy with a fairy tale kind of flair. These are the bags. They're stunning, aren't they? The cards come on a card stock. It will remind you a lot of rock pool, for example, rock pool oracle decks, like for example the Queen of the Moon Oracle, among the others. So it's semi-glossy cards, like more glossy in the back, a little more matte here in the front. They do reflect the light, and they're flexible. They're not flimsy. It's good quality card stock compared to an oracle deck, tarot deck. The size are very comfortable to handle, especially for those readers who have small hands, like myself. Okay, so the cards are not in order anymore. I've been using them to see how they work, and so we're going to take a look. Each of the cards has a number on top, a phrase, and an additional phrase on the bottom to help you and guide you with your interpretation and your intuition. This one is: live playfully and with a light heart. Listen to the voice of your inner child. Follow the path of your soul. Do not allow anyone or anything to stop you. It's a beautiful card. I do love the cards that feature an animal totem. Nature is calling you. It wants to touch, fulfill, and protect you with its healing powers. For a moment, I thought that there might be also an association with the chakras, because as you can tell, there is a variety of colors in the deck that reminds you of the 7 chakras. But it's not clarified in the guidebook. But if you have a knowledge of the energetic fields of the chakras, you might certainly make your own intuitive associations. I love this card. You are experiencing a spiritual blossoming. Live in this world as a dreamer. Not beautiful. Follow your vision. Tear down the walls around your heart. A partnership for the new age. Lovely card as well. Re-energize in the natural world. One of my favorite things to do, to reconnect with my higher self. You cast a spell with your existence. Cross the bridge of happiness. One of my favorite cards as well. Recognize despair as an opportunity. So you can tell that this is a deck that is also very inspiring and uplifting. It doesn't shy away from some more triggering or challenging aspects of our human experience, but it's always done with some grace and a very delicate and uplifting touch. Rise above the dark days of life. You are caught up in drama. The tree of wishes is calling your name. The love of your dragon reaches out to you. Listen to the eternal song of your soul. Awaken all your senses, lost in the ruins of the past. Feel the power of your blood and your ancestors. The time is right. Have the courage to be free. A new strategy is required. I love the fact that there are also some cards. There are cards that have calls to actions featured here in the banner. Awaken the magic of your creativity. It is time for a change. Protect what you love. Beautiful. Release your creative energies. A wonderful surprise is coming. So there's also some predictive cards. Have courage. Success and happiness are coming. This is the card that is used also for the back of the deck. Release your inner rebel. Flames of desire. A light-filled angel is at your side. Your deepest desires constrain you. It reminds me of the devil card somehow in the regular standard tarot deck. To conform is to die inside. Leave your usual social circles behind. I love this card with the foxes. I love foxes. A message is trying to reach you. The time of guilt and shame ends now. A difficult path is being revealed. You are unique. Enter the temple of your truth. The time for romance has come. And the lotus within you awakes. Beautiful. I think that the author is the creator of the Dragon's Wisdom Oracle deck. Let's take a look. Oops, sorry. Let's take a look at the guidebook. Something about the creator. Christine Arana Fader, the Dragon Woman, author of the Dragon Wisdom Oracle deck, is deeply connected to dragons, Avalon, and the spirit world, and she has been leading seminars, workshops, and guided trance journeys since 2010. Yes, as I remember. Okay, so let's shuffle the cards and pick one. Maybe it will reveal a message for somebody who's watching this video. So focus on something you would like to receive an oracle about, and I'll read the meaning from the guidebook. All right. We'll read, the time is right. Perfect. Let's take a look at the card. This is card number 11, so a beautiful master number. Seize the day and make progress on your soul path. From the guidebook, let's find out who the soul helpers are. The time is right. Seize the day and make progress on your soul path. Destiny is smiling upon you, and your soul path is free of obstacles, tests, and challenges. Take advantage of this to make some great progress now. Ask yourself what you really want. What will this open road, free of complications and so full of energy and creativity, bring you? What issue is important right now? Focus on it and open yourself to the divine forces and wisdom that will now flow to you. The time has come to address a particular issue. Do not waste it, but instead use the light that is now within you for this one key mission. Put everything within you for this, put everything else to one side for a time and focus solely on this project. Become the creator of your life and of this world. You will exert a powerful attraction on other entities during this phase. Do not miss out on the opportunity to make new, effortless, loving bonds with people, animals, the spirit of plants, natural beings, and spiritual entities. Go with the flow of destiny's vibrations that are so favorable for you right now. Seize the opportunity with an open heart, and your dreams will come true. Your helpers for the next 21 days are: the power animal is the swan, herbal essential oil, lemongrass, healing crystal, citrine, and master number 11. What a beautiful oracle. Very positive, very encouraging for um, the month of June. All right, another thing that I would like to show you is also the combination of tarot and oracle decks that I've been using to test this oracle deck. Because the art style is digitally manipulated, is the photoshopped, and probably the best stylistically, if this is the way you choose the combination of tarot and oracle deck, is prominently the way they look together. I would immediately think of um, other decks of that kind, of that same kind. For example, the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed is a great deck that would stylistically be very compatible. And I have to say energetically also, because this is a very gentle, very spiritual deck. Okay, these are the backs. This deck has been around for a while. Let's choose a card at random and let's look at the cards side by side. So we have living this world as a dreamer next to the Nine of Earth. You're experiencing a spiritual blossoming with the Sun card. Look how beautiful they look together. And you can feel the very high vibration transpiring from these two decks. Listen to the eternal song of your soul with Messenger of Fire. And I think this is the Knight of Wands in this deck. The love of your dragon reaches out to you with the Seven of Fire. Okay, so we're also going to take a look at a few more decks, oracle decks as well, not only tarot. The other deck I was thinking of is the Tarot Grand Looks by Ciro Marchetti, and I think that Ciro Marchetti aesthetics would work with this. Any of Ciro Marchetti's desk would work really well in combination with this oracle deck. I etched it in black, and this is by a US game. So the Tree of Wishes is calling your name with the Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Coins. Recognize despair as an opportunity with the Page of Cups. The Lotus within you awakens with the Page of Swords. Protect what you love with the Ten of Cups. And one more. Lost in the ruins of the past with the Eight of Cups. And I love this the synergy between these two cards, because it looks like this is the your spiritual landscape, and this is the action that you need to take. So you need to get away, remove yourself from a situation that is stale now, that doesn't gratify you anymore. So I really love this combination. It works really great for me. So this was the combination with the Tarot Grand Looks by Ciro Marchetti. Love all these decks. Another one by Gino Marchetti that might look great if you have it is the Gilded Tarot Royale. This is the more updated version, and I keep it in a cloth. I get rid of all those bulky boxes with the metallic flaps that Llewellyn sometimes provides with the decks. So these are the packs. And the reason why it seems to me like these two decks might work really well together is because they both have this fantasy look, a fairy tale-ish look. So we have Awaken All Your Senses with the Eight of Wands, certainly. You cast a spell with your existence with the Four of Wands. Re-energize in the natural world with the Six of Wands. And a partnership for the new age with the Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful. A difficult path is being revealed with the Ace of Cups. The time of guilt and shame ends now with the Knight of Wands. And I could keep going and going because these decks are absolutely beautiful. So this was the Gilded Tarot Royale by Gino Marchetti and Barbara Moore in combination with our soul helpers. Putting this away. And another deck that makes me think of a great winning combo is the Fairy Tarot cards by Radley Valentine. Used to be a Doreen Virtue deck when she was still affiliated with the mystical world. And this is a nice deck. I never got rid of it, even if I don't really use it that much. But when I saw this deck and I started to think about what decks could I use it with, this one immediately came up to mind. We have The Time for Romance Has Come with the World. Enter the Temple of Your Truth with the Wheel. You Are Unique with Renewal, which is the Judgment card. Cross the Bridge of Happiness with the Eight of Autumn, which is the Eight of Coins in this deck. All right, so this was the combination with the fairies. I always forget the name. The Fairy Tarot deck by Radley Valentine. Now let's talk about combination with the other oracle decks. I think I mentioned it before when I was comparing cardstock. I was mentioning Stacey DeMarco, Queen of the Moon Oracle, and the other one that I think would work really well in combination with the Soul Helper Oracle is the Divine Animals Oracle, again by Stacey DeMarco. And I think energy-wise and stylistically, they match each other. They dialogue together really well. And let's take a look. We have Release Your Inner Rebel with Resistance. Success and Happiness Are Coming with the Unexpected, which is the Blue Moon. This is a deck that associates phases, lunar phases with specific events and energies. Have Courage with Balance, the Waning Gibbous Moon. Feel the power of your blood and your ancestors with Purity. Awesome. Another one quickly that I would like to show you in combination with this one is the Divine Animal Oracle deck. And this is how well they look together. The Time is Right with Snake, Creation. It's Time for a Change with the Sea Turtle, Stability. Awaken the Magic of Your Creativity with Armadillo, groundedness, and your deepest desires constrain you with swan beauty. Just one more. A light-filled angel is at your side with polar bear. Ancestors. Yes, this is the angelic force that is by your side. So I hope you enjoyed this review. I did have a lot of fun with this deck. I really liked it. It's right up my alley. I love it. I really had a great time playing with it in combination with the other decks. My personal experience is that it's a deck that you can use as a one card pull in the morning at the end of the day to inspire you. If you want to follow um, Christine's advice to use the four helpers for a time cycle of 21 days. It's great also as a clarifier in combination with some tarot spreads that you do for some predictive reading. So the divinatory meanings are profound, they're uplifting, and I would recommend it. So thank you so much for watching, and until I see you again, many blessings. Thank you.